not going to say good morning, I'm going to say good evening because it's 5:10. And I'm doing this late because I was going to see a man about a dog this morning. Know what I mean? Records and childcare and stuff like that. So I'm filming this at the end of work. 5:10. I'm tired. Probably means good news for you because it probably means I'll be doing it a lot quicker just to get through it and get home. Working, playing my drums. No drums, just hitting stuff and being annoying. I thought I'd try it on me. Right, let's move on. Let's get into it. I'm going to go a minute and straight into it. I won't give you all the... We'll skip all the usual stuff. So there's a ding for anybody that's shuffled off recently. And there's been a couple of musicians, hasn't there? Can't remember who because I'm rubbish. Right, what have we got? I'll give it 2 minutes. What's the other thing I was going to say? Oh yeah. Come to the gig. Liam is a week tomorrow. It's obviously record store day tomorrow. Record store day for independent record shops is you have to participate. You have to buy stock for RSD, which is all new releases, and I predominantly do second-hand stuff. So I do buy in some new stock, so I don't participate in record store day. I have mixed feelings about it, as you probably know. If that's your thing, then I hope you enjoy it. Go out and get all the things that you want to get, and then come into other shops that don't participate in it and grab a coffee, grab some records. If you're in the record shop supporting mood, do that. Right, 2 minutes. Okay, welcome. I'm starting it early this week, so welcome to all the people that just jumped to the flick through. I've started at 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Right, loads of sevens. Sevens are fiddly. Got loads in. We'll just go through them not all of them. Because, you know, I can't be bothered with that. Why do a flick through video and then actually flick through the stuff? Why not just do it? Have a moan. You know, complain, I'm tired. Oh. Okie doke. Woo! That would have been a good video. Have they got You Being Framed anymore? It was a teeter. It was teetering. Right, the box on the edge. Look, you can probably see. Yeah? Just as I went like that to grab it, you remember that bit in Some Mothers Do Have Them where it's cars on the edge, one for the teenagers of the cliff. It was a bit like, it was woo, it was a bit like that. Bit Italian job. Right. 3 minutes. Okay, Booker T and the MGs. There's loads of sevens, original sevens, all good quality. Move me drumsticks. Stuff like free, original, they're all really nice quality. They're nice, Roxy Music. Monkeys, Canned Heat, Traffic. Got an interest in the Nice in a Harvest. I think I've got a Harvest, an immediate sleeve. I think so. I'm not doing very well here, mate. This is normal production value. Oh, bye. Oh, hello. Welcome back again. Production value. I want to go home. Tired. Jimmy. Ian Matthews doing the Do Ron Run. Can't live without that. The Horrible Who. Curtis Knight and Jimi Hendrix. Booker T and the MGs. Green Onions. Jimi Hendrix. Moody Blues. Monkeys. Roxy. Cream. Right? There's all that. Ding. Loads of sevens. And one of good friend of the shop has just been in today. Has spent a good 4.5 hours going through all my 7-inch records and then buying a load of them. 4 hours in a record shop. That's what it's all about, isn't it? Right, blow my nose. You know when you've got an itchy nose and you blow it and there's nothing actually there, and then you end up like catching the back of your mouth, and you know what I mean? That doesn't really work, that does it? All right. If you sat in watching this on Friday night, you're doing really well, because I don't think I'm going to load it until Saturday, so well done. What's the lottery numbers and all that jazz? 5 minutes. Bob. Tired on the bottom. Got to get me parking's going to run out in a minute. I'll keep you updated next week on whether I made it to the car before my parking runs out. Normal. I've still got tons of Scott still, and there's a signed one of these, graced by the man himself plus the other Walker Brothers. Ian Matthews, 12-inch I think that is. So I just not bother. Tired. Maria Muldawa. I'm sure she's not Dower. Maria Muldawa. It's all top-notch stuff. I mean, you're all queuing up outside to get your Taylor Swift limited editions and flip all them. Well, you could be coming in here and spending £8 on near mint Maria Muldawa albums. I don't know either. Yeah? Or Carla Devotion. Yeah, I mean, you know, I'm sure that's probably been re-released for Record Store Day on marble spattered vinyl. Probably. Asleep at the Wheel. That's probably been released on a wheel picture disc. I'm being mean-spirited, aren't I? Enjoy the day. Come into all the record shops that don't participate, go into them and buy something from them. I was thinking, because I don't do it, I should just do my own. Like we did last year at the Heavy North, and we did like the Heavy North special release. That's just something you want to see. Support local music, local artists. Sure, Taylor is a very lovely woman, but does she need the support? I don't think so. Whereas with the local bands, you have something special going on in your record shop with local bands on. Yeah. Or big names should step up and come and work in local record shops or something. I don't know. Show their support. You know what I mean? What do I know? You all know by now that I know nothing. Commander Cody Band. Near mint, £8. Donovan, £5. Commander Cody. I mean, I'm about to play one of these. But he looks happy, doesn't he? That's what it's all about, isn't it? Yeah? He's got his big car. Nah. I might have car news. Oh, I didn't update you on what happened in the week. I'll show you at the end. But if you watch these videos, you know about my favourite band. Anyway, I went to see them. Caught up with the guys. And they were just superb as always. And then me and Jake, my mate, just spent the time going, what tuning did you have on your snare drum on track 3, side 1 of the first EP? And they're like, I don't know, I can't remember. But look, proper fan stuff. It's cool, isn't it? When you're a proper fan and you're like, you know it all. I mean, imagine being a Beatle and someone coming up and going, that shirt that you wore on the Spanish EP of whatever, isn't that the same shirt that you gave? Didn't Ringo wear that? And you'd be like, what? I don't know what you're talking about. Andrew Gold. Bit of folk. 1968 beardy, god-bothering, massive strummers. That's not the name of the band. It should be the name of the band, but it's not. It's a shame. That's just me being hilarious. Cheetah sisters doing it for themselves there. Slade. Love a bit of Slade, but I don't suspect many people rushed out and bought this one because it's from like mid-80s. When was Merry Christmas released? I feel that was like mid-70s. I have it in my mind as a later than you'd think record. I don't know. Rick Wakeman. It's got the insert. Stonehenge. Look at that. He's got like, that's, you know, he's kind of got his quota of like about a dozen bald men's hair, hasn't he? That's just greedy. Right. These are the sort of records you find in charity shops, but I do have a jazz section, and this was just in the pile. I thought, well, I'll price it up. So it's completely got loads of these things, and they're all really unplayed condition. So if this kind of more traditional jazz or any jazz is your thing, I've got a jazz section. I'm still looking at my Ken Nordine Word Jazz record over there, which if you've not heard that, come in the shop and I'll play it for you, or listen to it. It's hip. It is hip to be Ken. It's amazing. Anyway, Kenny Ball and his jazz mags. I mean, his jazz men. 50 years old, honestly. I'm like a 12-year-old. Not even, my son's nearly 12, and he doesn't laugh at stupid jokes like me. I think it's just something about growing up from in the 70s. Maybe it was all like Carry On films or something. I don't know, but just stupid innuendo jokes. Still laugh at him now. Anyway, Jeff Wayne, War of the Worlds. I think it's fun. Fog on the Tyne. Big Heart, I love Kim. Who doesn't love Kim? Kim Wilde. John Waite. It's all cracking stuff this week, isn't it? Yeah. John Waite. There's some really good stuff. I've just bought a collection, and that's got some great stuff in it. And I've just bought some Guns N' Roses. It's got some good stuff in there. That'll be next week, I think. Rose Tattoo, Beer, Cigs, and Cuddles. Bob Marley. The album's not called that, by the way. Bob Marley, Exodus with the and the Thing. Elvis in his 68 comeback special. Yeah. Every week. I think the next bag has got to have a reference to the Quo on it. The next bag I do. I've nearly sold out of all the totes. And I'm looking at a design for a new one. I think I'll still stick with the same type of design on the tote, but different wording. It's got to mention the Quo. Bowie, loads of Bowie in stock. Scott, loads of Scott still. By Jovi. Still laughing at that joke. Right, that's that on them. 11:57. Let's go straight to the collectibles. Hello, if you're here for the collectible records. I'm not messing about today. I'm just getting through it because I'm tired and I want to go home. You know what I mean? Right, I've put some of these out. Some modern pop music. Arctic Monkeys. Tranquility Base Hotel and Casino. I don't know. That's a tape. That's an 8-track, isn't it? Yeah. If I had my 8-track working today, I'll put it on the end of the video. Look at that. Is it working? Is it plugged in? No, it's not plugged in. Go around, particularly with the vintage hi-fi, go around unplugging it. It's like living in the 70s. It's like, remember, you turn your telly off so it doesn't explode and all that sort of stuff, which you had to in the 70s. There's no standby for you crazy millennials. Standby. Now you have to turn it off, otherwise your house would burn down, or, you know, your drunk dad or whatever would burn your house down with ciggies or chip pan fires or whatever. It was absolutely lethal, the 70s, wasn't it? Chip pan fire. I know, I'm not laughing because obviously it'd be horrendous, but you don't get air fryer fire. Yeah, good band. Anyway, chip pan fires and ciggy fires. Woo! Anyway, yeah, there's that. Arctic Monkeys. And the other one, Arctic Monkeys, The Car. That's on custard vinyl, which I know sounds like a band who should have supported Dumpy's Rusty Nuts, but it's not. I think that's actually on custard coloured vinyl. Right, Mac DeMarco, This Old Dog. I did listen to some on the way, and I thought I better listen to some of this because it was, you know, instantly forgettable. I'm sorry to say, but the one I listened to, you know, obviously don't take my opinion as meaning anything because I'm an idiot. But yeah, meh. This is alright, isn't it? Comp with, you know, all the big hitters on. Dandy Warhols. Oh my god. So it's got Fool's Gold on it. Underworld, Born Slippy, Dodgy, Good Enough, yeah. That's a cracker. Blue Tones, Slight Return. It's got the Sheds, Going for Gold. Never seen the Sheds, I don't think I've seen them live. I love the Sheds. Dandy Warhols, Bohemian Like You. I think Bohemian Would Like You was one of the first things I recorded onto a mix mini disc. I'm gonna start singing it then. It's got a great guitar riff on it. Miles Kane, Change the Show. Miles Kane, Colour of the Trap. apparently a very big artist. Mac DeMarco, Rock and Call Night Clue. What? Rock and Roll Nightclub. I need to go for a night test. Dillard and Clark, which is this is a repress, but it's obviously Dillard out the Dillards, isn't it? What's his name? Special Pickers. Pickers. Doug Dillard. Donald Washburn. So it's not. It's anyway. If you like the Dillards, and I love the Dillards, the Dillard and Clark stuff is great. I've got an original of one of their other Dillard and Clark albums over there, all from the same collection. That's very good. Shaman. Boss Drum. So Boss Drum, Space Time, Ebenezer Good. Come On Forever People. Revolution, Boss Dub, Forever Dub, PH. That's like. That's just reminded me of the PH. That's just reminded me of a joke that I used to crack all the time with my mates when we were kids. It was, you're really fat. I mean, fat with PH. Why am I laughing? It's not even funny. God, I'm such an idiot. Panic at the Disco. Don't know. I thought that it was that thingy at the Disco, you know, the Taco Bell, but it's not. That's the other good band. I don't know what this band are like. Pray for the Wicked. I never heard it. This is Scott Walker. Collectible. 25 quid. Thinking about sausages for tea is a little amusing quip I've put on there. He looks like he is, isn't he? He looks like he's like, he's in school thinking about sausages for tea. Rose Tattoo. Apparently. It's 20 quid. It's not really collectible, but I didn't have many collectibles to put in this week. Sold out will be Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift is like, you know, I mentioned that's a euphemism for the whole kind of organised record store day type of thing. It seems to be annual Taylor Swift day. There seems to be, all the places I'm following doing record store day seem to have a stack of about 200 of them. So I don't think it's going to be a particularly rare record. Twisted Sister. Yeah. This is, what's his name? Is it D. Snyder? Have I got that right? I know, Bill, you'll be stood here shouting at the telly. But isn't he like super bright? I don't think he's a PhD, but I think he's a bright kid. But obviously will be... Everybody into metal is intelligent, right? I'll put that out there. Look the way his belly's hanging over his kecks. That's exactly what it would do to me. Collectible Scott Walker. Oh, sorry. 1973, Rarity. These are all really good. This Scott Walker collection I'm still getting through, which has still got T-Rex in it, Sparks, Alice Cooper. And they're obviously bought by the dude and then put on the shelf. He sadly passed away. Oh, loads of Slade as well. And I bought the collection from his family. And then, I don't know why this returned to base, right? This is like unplayed, just mint. And apparently it's a very collectible on Barn Records. I think it was their own label, I believe. Maybe not. But this is like stupidly collectible. There's a super price tag on that. That's really just to see if anybody's going to come in and spend £100 on a late 70s Slade album. Right, that's it. I'm going to end it, you know, because I want to go home. So you're looking and you'll see, what's up with him? Why has he done a short video? It's because of that. So, look, come in. I was going to have a good old whinge and moan about politics and all that jazz. Oh, I was going to tell you about The Beyond. Went down to see The Beyond, who this band that me and a couple of people coming in the shop, Jake and Tom and various friends and old acquaintances from Crosby in Liverpool, where the shop is based, from years ago got into this band called The Beyond, who are from Derby, and they were between about 1988 and about 1993, and they were all over the place playing all sorts of gigs, supporting Soundgarden, Living Colour, supported the Chili Peppers, and did their own headline tours, and you know, anyway, big fans in the shop. We are big fans, and always have been. They split up in the mid-90s, but we went down to Derby. I got this poster over here where they support the Chili Peppers over there, and I told Neil in the band, the drummer, that I had it and would they sign it. So we met up with them in Derby and we just had an absolutely great time talking about old gigs and just their memories, and they all got back together and they had seen each other in a while, and it was just a really lovely kind of, you know, chance to chat with them and meet up with them and just, you know, a bit of reminiscing and just enjoying some of the stories and talking about the music, right? It's excellent music. They should be very proud of it. And I asked them whether they were going to, you know, if you watch these videos, you know I always do, I'll have the Beyond Reformed. I asked them, I got them to film a video with their response. It's not all what you'd actually think. You know, there's nothing for them to reform for, but I'd love it if they did do something. An album. It's not going to happen. So anyway, that was really nice. You know, you just have you do something really cool and you really enjoy it. So that's been great. So if you come in the shop, I've got tons of their stuff that I'm stocking, I'm going to sell, and I've also just got loads of signed stuff, and they're just really great. They may be coming up to Liverpool, not as a band, but just a pop-up. Anyway, look, so that's it. Enjoy Record Store Day. Come and support all the shops. I was going to show you the cool thing. Record Store Day does have some cool stuff, so if you're going to go, this is the sort of stuff to look out for. I got this years ago now, and I'm hoping they still do stuff like this, because I don't really look. You want to get unusual, cool things, don't you? Anyway, this is Metallica's demo tape, first demo tape, but they redid it. So this is obviously not the original tape, but they redid the tape, and I just have this. This is a copy of the tape that they would have took round, and it's got some of their tracks off their first album. Oh, you see that? Is it backwards for you guys? I don't know. So it's got like all demos from their first album, and it's great. And that's the sort of thing that you really want to get out of Record Store Day. Not like, you know, no parlay on demos or something. You want something like that, don't you? So enjoy it, and I will see you down the line. Right? Let's have a drum roll to finish. See ya.